What's up, Kokua? Coach Joe here. Got a couple different workouts for you again. At-home workout, 5 minutes too long. Let's just start here. So we have two 5-minute AMRAPs with a 3-minute break in between. Now, the difference between these two 5-minute AMRAPs and what you were doing like earlier this week with reverse lunges, hand release push-ups, and the week prior is the fact that the reps will change for the movement. So 3 different movements: push-ups, sit-ups, air squats. We have 10 push-ups, 15 sit-ups, 20 air squats. That's the first 5-minute AMRAP. After the 3-minute break, we're jumping right back into that 5-minute AMRAP again, but reps will change. So now we have 20 push-ups, 15 sit-ups, 10 air squats. All right, score is going to be total number of reps conducted in both in those 5-minute AMRAPs. My biggest tip for you: focus on that first 5-minute AMRAP. Give it everything you have. Those reps are going to come by easier, typically for people, right? Why? It's the push-ups. We got 10 push-ups per round in this 5-minute AMRAP. We have 20 push-ups per round in this 5-minute AMRAP. So your chances are you're going to hit a wall here. This is going to be a better flow for you, right? So a couple different ways you can modify it. You can modify the reps of the push-ups. If you're not that good with push-ups, maybe turn them into 5 push-ups per round here and 10 down here, so cut the reps in half. Or you could use a box, use a chair to get your sternum, chest down to that edge, to the corner of it. So 100% here, right? With those 20 air squats, you kind of bang those out. So reps are going to come by easier up here, and then you're kind of just fall into survival mode. Just stay moving down here. It's going to be a little bit slower, maybe a lot slower than that first 5-minute AMRAP, but do everything you can to rest, to maximize that rest before you go back at it. But everything you have that first 5-minute AMRAP. All right. Kokua daily workout, guys. We have Nancy. I think it's my favorite workout. It's awesome. So benchmark workout, Nancy. We have five rounds of a 400-meter run, 15 overhead squats at 95 pounds for the guys, 65 for the women. It's a 4-time workout. So 5 rounds, 400-meter run. Again, right, if you don't run, if you have a rower, 500-meter row. Biker would be 1,000 meters, and then skier would be that 500 meters. And then 15 overhead squats. What we're looking to do is snatch that weight over your head. Get here. From here, what are we trying to do? Press up, turn the elbows in, pull that bar back to the point where it just stays over the upper traps. Head's going to be through. Push the hips back to start each rep. Drop all the way down. Stand all the way up, right? So overhead squats are tricky because it's hard to break parallel for most people. And if you're trying to go fast, most people don't stand up all the way. They kind of do this. Those would be no reps. You have to squeeze the glutes to force the hips open, right? Here, guys, I've done this workout many times. When you do this 400-meter run, the first 200, maybe 250 meters should be fast. Really push the pace, and then when you're about to come back in for those overhead squats, slow the pace down a little bit, catch your breath, get ready for those overhead squats, because if you want an awesome strategy, you gotta go unbroken. Gotta go unbroken with those overhead squats, which could be hard for you. If it's hard for you, you could obviously break them up sets of 5, maybe do it with the set of 15. My favorite breakdown is a 6-5-4 split, right? Push the pace, get a little bit more extra reps in early, so that when you're a little tired trying to finish out that set, you only have 4 reps to go, right? So you got that 6-5-4, maybe do 10-5. I would just try to keep that bar over the head, right? Keep that bar over the head, even if you have to kind of break here before conducting more reps. But try to go unbroken, at least to start, okay? Try not to break them up too often, too early, okay? You can obviously modify that weight if you're still working on overhead squats but want to do this workout. PVC pipe, empty barbell, just do what you can with good form. But again, the goal, guys, is to think about doing that behind the neck press. That's where we're staging the bar. staging the bar right here, and then starting with the hips back. Keep that chest up, and we're dropping all the way down. Okay? It's a fun one, especially if you haven't done Nancy before. This is the time to kind of get at it, even if you are only using this. Okay? Scores can be total time. Guys, tip of the day, visualize success. Visualize each workout that you do. Visualize the goal that you want and you have for yourself. Visualization is key for anything. If you take a test, like I said, if you do a workout, what's going to happen, right? So do best case scenario, do worst case scenario, and do have that realistic goal too, right? I like to have a plan A, plan B, plan C, right? So when things are not going to go your way, because chances are most workouts, you're going to crap out something. You're not going to expect something to happen. So when that something goes wrong, how do you stay moving, right? You always want to have that emergency plan in the workout. So, okay, if this happens, what am I gonna do, right? If I get that bar over my head and I'm shaking, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna break up these reps in order to stay moving? Is it gonna be singles? Is it gonna be doubles, triples, right? Kind of have that going on in your head, because if you plan for it, right, it's not gonna come to you as a big shock, right? So visualize success, have a plan, and then go after it. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you tomorrow.